What's good, YouTube? It's Speak My Opinion on Topics. Hi, I'm Smooth J. It's Saturday Showroom, and I've been waiting for this for a long time. It's Halloween, and the Mandalorian is back. Baby Yoda, the child, Mando, Star Wars, baby. If you want more content like this and others, check out the description below and hit that like and subscribe if you new. Wherever you at, wherever you watching, wherever you listening. Canada, the UK, the US, England, Leicester, Northampton, Morocco, Serbia. I thank each and every one of y'all. Wouldn't be here without y'all. And we on the road to 200 subs, so let's get it. If you ain't got Disney Plus by now, what are you doing? What are you doing? Tell me. Disney Plus is the bee's knees. The bundle. Just get the bundle. $12.99. Disney Plus. You get Disney Plus. You get Hulu. And you get ESPN Plus. What more could you ask for, baby? You gotta be able to watch the child. Baby Yoda, the cutest man alive. Oh no. Laptop's gonna die. What's happening? Hold. Pause. We back. Had to plug in the laptop. Alright, man. This is what I've been waiting for, man. Disney Plus. This is the best thing. Mandalorian, such a great show. They've done great. Jon Favreau, amazing director. Amazing. Amazing. It's been great. And season 2 just dropped Friday night. So, hey, or Friday morning, I should say, like Friday 12 a.m. But it's Saturday Showroom, so we gonna check it out. We gonna just play a little bit of previously on for the last season, season 1, get caught up with everything, and then we gonna go ahead and break down some spoilers is ahead. I'm just gonna let y'all know. We're gonna break down season 2, episode 1, and we just gonna do that every single Saturday. And let me know what other shows you guys want me to break down too. But for now, we gonna do The Mandalorian because it's brand new. The new season is out, and I've been waiting since it ended. I've been waiting for this, and COVID kind of put a wrinkle in it. But hey, all our Marvel shows, all our Disney shows coming back, so we ready. Let's go ahead, check it out, and then we break down what happened last season in The Mandalorian.
When one chooses to walk the way of the Mandalore, you are both hunter and prey.
There is one job. Underworld.
Yo, we just pausing it real quick. We seen him kill so many different ways. Man was a killer. He had some amazing kills. But the man fell in love with Baby Yoda. Who wouldn't? The ears, the big old eyeballs, man, they adorable out here.
How uncharacteristic of one of your reputation. Is it not the code of the guild that these events are now forgotten?
A Mandalorian shot up the guild on Navarro, took some high-value target, and went rogue.
Traveling with me, that's no life for a kid.
They'll keep coming.
None will be free until the old ways are gone. Forever.
You have something I want.
This is the one you hunted, then saved.
Its species can move objects with its mind.
The songs of eons past tell of battles between Mandalore the Great and an order of...
I'm telling you, so last season, man, it was some highs, there was some lows, but man, mostly highs. I mean, we got to see Baby Yoda do use the force, baby. Use the force. And no one knows what he's actually doing until kind of the end. Then they like know, and he saves them all. But yo, it's been a crazy, crazy season last season. I mean, you got Baby Yoda, or you got Mando. He went out, got the high price target, didn't know what it was at first. Then was about to get destroyed by the Mudhorn, and Baby Yoda done killed it for him. You know, next thing you know, he comes very attached to this Baby Yoda or whatever it is. They don't know the species yet. We've never figured out what the species Yoda is. So that's what he's on his journey to do. He gonna keep the baby. He gonna protect him. I mean, the child. He can't let anything happen. Nothing bad happen. So then, everyone's after the man. Everyone's after him. And he's just trying to protect the baby. That's all we trying to do over here. And, he meets a ton of people on the way, man. It's amazing, amazing, amazing. And it just gets down to the wire. He's trapped. All the bounty hunters are after this man, and then all the Mandalorians come in and save him, and then he takes off. And so he just says, "Hey, I'm gonna keep the child." He asked the Mandalorian woman, like the boss lady, he asked her, "What should I do?" And she's like, "He'll never be safe until he's with his own race." So he's trying to he's trying to search all over the galaxies to see where Baby Yoda comes from, like what he is, what is his race, all of it. That's where we are. That's where we are.
Sorcerers called Jedi. By creed, it is in your care. You must reunite it with its own kind.
I was a foundling. The Mandalorians raised me in the fighting corps. I was treated as one of their own. Did you do this?
No!
Did any survive?
We knew what could happen if we left the covert. Our secrecy is our survival.
Take care of this little one.
This is the way.
Bye bye, Baby Yoda. And then we got Moff Gideon in the house, baby. He's got the dark saber that made everyone flip out last season. So now all of us is trying to find out where did he get it and what's gonna happen next. And so season 2, episode 1, man, they did an amazing job. Amazing. First off, God, thank Jon Favreau directing it, creating it. Well, I'm just saying on season 2, episode 1, because I know each episode they seem to have different directors. So this one was Jon Favreau, and whoo boy, Mando. So he goes in a little fighting ring, right? And spoilers. This is where the spoilers come up. We're gonna break down season 2, episode 1. And so he goes into that fighting ring. You got some two big old green guys fighting with some big ass swords. And he sits down and he's talking and he's like, I need to get the child back to its race. And the Mandalorians are the only ones that can help me. And so he says to the man, he's like, "Hey, I heard you're the one that knows where to find Mandalorians. Since they went back into hiding and he doesn't know where to find them." So the man's like, "Well, let's wager. Are you a betting man?" Of course, the man's not going to bet his fate on some two guys fighting in the ring, right? He going to bet it on himself fighting. He's like, "Nah, I'm not going to chance it. Let's just go ahead and, you know what I'm saying? I'll pay you for it." He said, "Nah." Man takes out a blaster, shoots him, right? And all his goons come up, they all surround him. And then Mando gonna do his work, baby. He gonna do his work. The man gonna come out swinging. He gonna come out swinging. Ching, 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 ching. He done push Baby Yoda. It starts whooping. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like my weapon that Mando has. We'll just pretend it is, right? So he just starts whooping up people. That little man runs away. Mando gets done busting people's heads in the little bar area. And so then he goes chase the man outside and he just done zip lines and shoots him up to the building. And the man's like, I'm sorry. I'll tell you what you want to know. And Mando's like, he's like, just don't kill me by your own hand. He's like, all right. And so man tells him that there's a Mandalorian on Mos Pelgo. Okay, okay. And he's like, there's no such thing. He's like, oh, that's what I heard. That's what I heard. So he's like, all right. So the man's like, Mando, you can't just leave me hanging here. Hey, sorry, bro. He's like, you told me you wouldn't leave me here or whatever, whatever. And Mando's like, that wasn't the deal. And so Mando literally just turns around, uses the blaster, shoots out the light. Then all these red-eyed creatures start to creep in on this man. And we all know what happens. Man got ate up. Probably ate his face, ate his toes. You know what I'm saying? Craziness. So Mando goes back on a journey. This is where we meet the first person back in season 2 from season 1. Lady who takes care of Baby Yoda to begin with when Mando goes on a little journey. And she's like, oh, the little guy, I've been worried sick about you. She's the best. She's the best. And then the droids are about to work on a ship. She's like, you know he hates droids. And then he's like, nah, just go ahead. Let him do a one over. And then she's like, whoa, look at who softened up on some droids. Because Mando hates droids out here, man. Not a fan. So he kind of asks her about Mos Pelgo, and she's like, well, it was an old mining town and whatnot, but it's not really there, not much. And she's like, if there's a Mandalorian there, he'll be there. And so he's like, you got that old speeder bike? Gets the speeder bike. Him and Baby Yoda's off. They off. They're going on an adventure. Going to Mos Pelgo, they find a Mandalorian or what we thought was a Mandalorian. But then this man takes off his helmet. We know Mandalorians do not take off their helmets. That's what was crazy about this episode, right? So this man says, I'm Cobb Vanth. Okay, Cobb Vanth. He tells a story about what happened, him and Mando about to brawl it out. But then they hear some rumbling. And it's a big ass, I don't know, something underground, just come eat something. And then it just dies back down. And he's like, that crate dragon been uh hassling the town for a while now. And so they were going to fight over the Mandalorian armor, right? Because he's like, where did you get it? Give me it back. So he's like, well, I'll give you it back if you help me kill the crate dragon. And that thing is, I don't even know, the size of shit, a state, probably. God damn. So, whew, it's just crazy because then Cobb Vanth, he starts telling Mando as they're riding off. He starts telling them where he actually got the Mandalorian armor. He literally got ran out of that town by the mining crew or whatever they were. And so he's the one that got out. He thought he grabbed a thing of supplies, but he grabbed crystals instead. So the Jawas, they done picked him up. They wanted to trade him everything. Anything, everything possible for them crystals. And then he's just kind of laying there drinking some water. He looks over. sees the Mandalorian gear, gets it, says that's his only way out, goes back to the town, kills all of them, then mining people. They try to escape. Man puts a little laser on him, boom, shoots the rocket, blows him up. Shit's tight. I'm not gonna lie, it's dope. So they kind of work out a deal to where he's Mando's gonna help them kill the Crate Dragon, but first they gotta help. They gotta ask the Sand People, right, for the help because the Sand People has been mapping out every single thing of the Crate Dragon. So they work together, and you know what I'm saying. The people of Mos Pelgo, they don't want to work with the Sand People because they always stealing stuff out of mining. So they Mando kind of gets them to work together. And so this is where it gets kind of crazy. It gets juicy, baby. You know what I'm saying? It gets juicy. Because then the Crate Dragon, they kind of map out all of it. They get a whole bunch of explosives. And they're like, we got one shot at it. So they said the belly of the Crate Dragon is the weakest spot. All right, well, let's go ahead and do it, man. Let's do it. So bury a bunch of explosives underneath the ground and whatnot, and then they gotta lure it out. So Sand People kind of yell in the cave, and then they hear him rumbling, and then he just starts charging on them. But at first, for a couple of good 5 minutes, he doesn't charge out enough, right? And he charges out enough, and he just blow like they thought he blew up. And then Cobb and Mando, he's like, I don't think he's dead. And Mando's like, me either. Next thing you know, this Crate Dragon goes berserk, starts coming out the mountain, spitting acid, fluid all over these people, starts picking them off one, by groups, baby. Oh man, deadly, deadly. Me and Baby Ann, we stayed up last night and watched it, and woo, it got juicy. And I was gonna say, that Great Dragon moved a lot faster than it was looking throughout the whole episode. I'm just gonna tell you, thing was popping out the mountain, spraying, going back under, coming back to the ground, spraying, snatching people. So then Mando's like, I don't know how the hell we're gonna kill it. We only have one shot with them explosives. So they have one of their mammals still with a bunch of explosives on his back. And Mando, he's got a big old gun stick, right, that shoots the lightning out. And he's like, just take care of the baby. That's all he says to Cobb Vanth. All he says, take care of the baby. And Cobb Vanth's like, what? And he just literally just pushes the jetpack and he just goes flying, right? And Mando's like this, and the mammal tries to run, he holds him, and Mando's like, the Crate Dragon, he gets his attention, and he's like, come on. And the Crate Dragon just grabs him, woof, takes him, eats him up. We thought he'd eat him alive, right? Baby Yoda's eyes just pop as big as my shirt. They were just, and Cobb Vanth just finally lands on the ground, and he's like, and all the people are just looking, because the Crate Dragon goes underground and disappears. And the next thing you know, it literally just pops out from the ground. And then boom, whole thing just explodes, man. And then the sword thing is like, he looked like Thor almost in this shit, man. He looked like Thor almost, just popping in there. And the whole thing just blew up, and you could see like the little lightning coming off this little gun. Man, that was crazy. It was crazy to see, man. That was the craziest scene. I loved it. I loved every single minute of this episode. It was great. It was a great start. Get people back engaged to the season, to the series, The Mandalorian. It couldn't have asked for more, man. And then him and Cobb Vanth have this little talk at the end when they're about to leave, and the Sand People get to keep the carcass, and they won't mess with the Mos Pelgo people no more. That was the deal. And then they found some, I'm not too sure what it is, but other people who love Star Wars like as much as me, you gotta let me know. I don't know what that silver ball that they found inside the crate dragon was, but they kind of held it up like, hell, this is our prize, baby. And so they were kind of peeling all this the meat and stuff off, and even Mando took some on a speed bike. And as what's crazy is as Mando and them and Baby Yoda took off, it was crazy to see someone was spying on them the entire time. I'm not too sure who that man is. He must be some sort of bounty hunter that was kind of after the child to begin with. And so we're going to have to wait and see, but it left us on a good cliffhanger. It literally told us exactly kind of what was going on. The whole episode kept you engaged. You had to know like who was who, and they explained who Cobb Vanth was. Mandalorian got Cobb Vanth's Mando armor from him because he defeated the Crate Dragon. It all worked out in the end, but we gonna have to see who's still out there spying and creeping on Baby Yoda, man. Who still wants him? Everyone. We know this man right here on the screen does, cause you know, Mars Gideon, man. He wants Baby Yoda. He's like, give me the child. And Mandalorian had to do everything in his power to get away. This season's gonna be amazing. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for more to come, man. More to come. It's gonna be amazing. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It's been Saturday Showroom, Mandalorian Season 2, Episode 1 breakdown, and oh man, can't wait for next Saturday so we can break down episode 2. You guys gotta get Disney Plus if you ain't got it yet. And like I said, this is gonna have spoilers in it. And until next time, it's been Speak My Opinion on Topics. Hi, I'm Smooth J, Saturday Showroom. Like and subscribe to the channel if you new. We out.